Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Sonic Yoda from SEGADriven.com, and welcome back to our Sonic Hacking Contest 2022 coverage. In this video we're taking a look at Sonic Delta 40 Megabytes by Neto, and this is being showcased in contest. Now, this has been a massive oversight on the channel actually. The Sonic Delta hack has been around for absolutely ages now, and it's always an impressive little thing every time it shows up. Basically, it combines Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles all into one massive 40 megabyte ROM. So you get 37 levels. Some of the stages as well are basically sort of like scrap stages, reimagined as full stages. So you get things like Wood Zone and Sand Shower, Dust Hill, you know, from the Sonic 2 beta. Genocide City, which obviously we've seen in name but never actually, you know, fully realised as a stage. There's even stuff like Winter Hill from Sonic Triple Trouble. It's just a lot of fun, like just loads of little extra things in here. Yeah, it's a really impressive development. Just a nice thing to play if you're into Sonic. Like, if you just want a load of Sonic to just, you know, slap on and just sit there for a few hours and just run through the thing. This is a really chill thing to play, because, yeah, you just get all of that in one great big ROM, and it plays exactly as you like it to. Very much uses the mechanics from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so you've got the Insta-Shield as an ability. But yeah, it's a really fun time. There's some nice little quality of life improvements as well. I like that there's a ring counter that shows you exactly how many rings are available within the stage. So if you want to go for 100%, you can do that as well. One of the fun things that they've added to this as well is that all three acts do join up now, which is a really fun idea. So like when you finish the stage, instead of it sort of like fading away and transitioning to a new stage, it actually, you know, automatically starts the next stage, and you run to the right, and then you're into the stage layout from Act 2. You know, like it's just a really fun little concept that is executed really well, and just makes the whole stage feel like one big stage instead of like several smaller stages broken up by a transition. Just fun little things like that. I also like that they've added a health counter to the bosses, so that you actually can see how much damage you're doing and how much you need to do. Just a nice little touch, you know, just again like quality of life improvements that are very cool. Really good stuff. But obviously the big showcase piece with this is the exclusive stages. So yeah, you get complete finished versions of stuff like Hidden Palace and Dust Zone and Genocide City, obviously. It's just a really cool little feature. Why not add those things back in, and why not finish them off so they feel like they're complete stages? I'd say the stage design for them is not as strong as the finished stages from the original games themselves, just because obviously, you know, not being developed by Sonic Team, I guess, doesn't, you know, just that's just a result of that, unfortunately. I think Neto does a pretty good job though with the tile sets, and, you know, arranging them in interesting ways so that they do feel like fun stages to explore, but they just don't have the same dynamism as an original Sonic Team stage. So just be prepared for a little bit more of a sort of stop-start kind of quality to the stage designs. But they're not particularly bad. I just would say they're not up to the same standard as the Sonic Team stages themselves. But yeah, it's a really, really fun hack. I think it's a great little achievement. I think it's such a cool idea that, you know, all games are now amalgamated into one, so you don't have to keep changing the cartridges if you finish Sonic 1 and then want to just go straight into Sonic 2. It's all here, you know, it's all here in one thing. Did notice a few graphical glitches, the main one being Marble Zone from Sonic 1. The background seemed to start, like, adding these weird glitchy blue bars to the background, which are obviously not there in the original game. So I'm not too sure what's happening there. I'm wondering if it's just a bit of a fault with the emulator I was using to capture this, or if it's just a case of joining every act up makes the you know, does some weird things to the background, because obviously there's lots of changes in elevation to get you from act to act. So yeah, interesting. I'm not too sure what caused that, but it's not a game breaker by any means. It was just a little glitchy thing that I noticed. But yeah, overall, again, very impressed by Sonic Delta. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think the execution is pretty solid, and I love all the little quality of life improvements. I think they are fun little additions that just help, you know, seasoned players, you know, have a little bit more information on screen, stuff like health bars and the amount of rings in the stage. I think that's just a nice little touch that really helps. But yeah, cool little game. Highly recommended, and just a nice little thing to put on if you want a load of Sonic in one hit.